All right, guys, let's do number 25. All right, consider the two vectors A being that and B being that. Calculate A plus B, A minus B, and the magnitude of A plus B, and the magnitude of A minus B, and the A plus B, and A minus B. All right, guys, this is pretty straight. I'm glad I took a break from these videos because a lot of these. Oh, I'm not going to write it this form, so I'm not going to use my own. In fact, I think I'm going to start using I-hats and J-hats a little more just for these problems. So this is A, and this is B. -1 time in the I-hat direction. Oh my god. -4 in the J-hat direction. So we're going to be calculating A plus B. That's another way of saying add these guys up. So 3 minus 1 is going to be 2. -2 minus 4 equals -2. That's 2 in the I-hat direction. -2 minus a 4 is -6 in the J-hat direction. We're done. So that's part of it. A, let's calculate it, A minus B. So we're going to take this sign, this negative, we're going to pretend that's a positive. So 3 plus 1, that's going to be 4 in the I-hat direction. -2 plus a 4 plus 2 in the J-hat direction. And that's C. And that was B. All right, so we're going to calculate the magnitude. Let me pause this for a bit because I don't know if I made a mistake. I don't think I did, but it's hard to check when I'm recording these. All right, so let's put C right here. So let's calculate what C is. I didn't make a mistake. I don't think I did. So 2 and -6 and 4 and +2. Yeah, so I think I'm okay. So we're going to calculate the magnitude of A plus B. And so I'm going to presume you know what these are, folks. So the magnitude is taking the Pythagorean theorem of 2 square plus 6 square, which is going to be 4 plus 36, which is going to be root 40, which is going to be root 4 times 10, which is another way of saying 4 times root 10, or in this case 2 root 10 would be the value, A, B, C, and D. And we're going to calculate the magnitude of A minus B. So A minus B, the magnitude is going to be the square root of 4 square plus 2 square. In this case, root 16 plus root 4 plus 4, or in this case root 20, or in this case root 4 times root 5, or in this case the value is going to be 2 root 5 would be the answer on this one. And now there's a D, the direction of A plus B and A minus B. What I like to personally do is I like to look at the components first and draw it. So here, folks, the direction for A plus B, you can see that this is going to be -6 in the I-hat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take arctangent of that value of -6 divided by 2, and I'm going to add that to 360 degrees. If you don't know how I did that, don't worry. Figure it out, folks. You're not retarded. So this is going to be 288 that degrees, as I'm going to write it off. Or you could put that -71 degrees if you want. And the other one is pretty straightforward. 2/4, or that 10 inverse of a half, is going to be 26.6 degrees on the other one. And that's it, folks. Pretty straightforward. And we are